Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Jose.
And I'm Emma.
And we are mukbanging. And today Emma was kind enough to, for the first time, make some chilaquiles.
Let's be clear, it's not the first time I was being kind, it's the first time I've made chilaquiles.
Exactly. No, you guys have seen her be kind before.
Yeah.
She does a lot of awesome cooking. But yes, chilaquiles are like bomber than bomb nachos. I suck at explaining food because I didn't cook it, but it's basically tortillas that have been made into tortilla chips and then mixed into some bomb-ass sauce and eggs on top.
Yeah, you don't have to put eggs, but that's often how it's eaten.
As a matter of fact, growing up, I never ate these with eggs.
But Jose has scrambled hella hard eggs, and I have over easy slutty runny eggs. So I've never even had this, much less cooked it. So let's see what we think.
And of course, I have my tapatio.
I'm just gonna take a bite of just the unadulterated thingamabob, and then we have like other stuff to add. We have like cilantro, crema, onions.
Yeah.
avocado.
Let's see how it tastes just without it in.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm. You did it, bro.
I mean, it tastes like good food to me, but I have no idea what this is supposed to taste like.
And we've got some onion, some avocado. We have some queso fresco here, which is being washed out.
Yeah. You guys know what queso fresco looks like, right?
Exactly.
I'm gonna crumble some of that on here right now because it's my shit. Oh, and then I have Jose chopped up some cilantro, but he says that cilantro doesn't belong on here. So I don't know if I'm gonna use it. Now I feel shamed. I'm gonna put a little.
We also have some sour cream.
Yeah, which he doesn't like either, but I do.
Yeah, these are good, bro.
Oh, and then onion, because onion is life.
Yeah.
I can't go a day without eating onions.
But yeah, if you guys have never tried these before, I recommend you to try these. These are usually sold at Mexican restaurants for breakfast, but I've had them for diner plenty times.
Ooh, why is that so hot?
They're hot.
Plate.
Yeah, these are just right, man.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to like do some research and figure it out. Conferred with Jose's mom.
Of course, I'm like, yesterday, I'm like,
Hey, for an idea, Chilaquiles tomorrow. Perfect.
I was like, okay.
yeah, so thank you, because she's the one that has to do the research and the figuring out of how to make these.
Yep. So Jose's mom told me that she doesn't actually put any chili in her chilaquiles. It's just tomato. So I wanted to try to make it taste like Jose's mom would make, but I also wanted to not try to replicate her recipe because I could never even come close to doing it as well. So I did add a little bit of chili. So I kind of did it in the middle, like a cross between probably what would be considered more traditional versus what Jose's mom does. It's really good with the egg.
Some of that queso fresco, which, fuck this light.
It's just like a white blob.
Yeah, it's a white blob of cheese.
It's like hella good with the egg.
The queso?
The chilaquiles.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to say that word, guys. I can't say that word.
Practice it. Chilaquiles.
Chilaquiles.
Look at that. Perfect.
But the end part of it makes me uncomfortable.
Chilaquiles.
Es. Yeah, I'm actually like super hungry, and this actually is really bomb. So, and I put Oaxaca cheese in there, the melty cheese, the pulley, ooey gooey, and pulley cheese. But Jose doesn't usually have that either. He usually just has the crumbly queso fresco.
But again, it's hella good. I don't even know if I want to try to sprinkle some cilantro in here, because so far everything you've done, it's hella good.
Well, let me know. I'm gonna put it over there and decide.
Now these also, when you order them like at a restaurant, they come in both green and red. I've only had the red. So
I'm drinking Coke Zero, by the way.
I had one earlier, so I'm just having trusty water.
This is actually super, super bomb.
Yeah, can you imagine? It's like hella bomb breakfast food, wouldn't you agree? Like with a pancake on the side?
It'd be good with some potatoes. Although there already are tortillas. Tortillas. It'd be good with some...
Even some beans.
Yum. I think we're both just kind of not saying much because it was really good.
Yeah. So just enjoy the eating sounds and the eating faces, guys.
What's your eating face? Mine's like this. He does that all the time.
I'm like eating hella slow because it's hella good.
I, on the other hand, I'm just like shoveling it.
No, these are just right. Like, they're not soggy, they're not hella crispy, they're in the ballpark.
The whole concept of it made me a little unsure because it was like, wait, so I'm gonna make crunchy tortilla strips. Look, egg porn vouchica. Wow. I'm gonna make crunchy tortilla chips and then I'm gonna sog them all up with sauce. Like, that just seemed so weird to me, but it works.
It works. The queso's hella good too.
Mm-hmm. I love queso fresco. This would be good with cotija too, but I felt like a Mexican mother would use queso fresco, so I wanted to do that.
Yeah, cotija is definitely much more pungent and flavorful, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's like sometimes you just want something like subtle and like creamy.
Did you add sour cream to yours?
I added like a plop over here.
Is it good?
Yeah, do you want some?
I'll try it. It's the first for me, guys. I always forego the crema fresca.
I ended up leaving the arbol chilies out when I blended the sauce because we were smelling the sauce boiling and I was worried that it was gonna be too spicy. But I think actually I could have thrown them in. It's not spicy, and actually I think it could use a little heat. You have tapatio, but
exactly, that's the way I navigate that.
Mm. Mm.
This is hitting all kinds of spots.
Yeah, I think this is like the most quiet we've ever been for one of our videos.
A lot of restaurants will offer these, but to be honest with you, sometimes they're just not good. And like, if I'm gonna order me some breakfast food at a Mexican restaurant, it better be good. And a lot of the times, I must admit, their chilaquiles just...
What's not good about them?
I don't know. I just feel like they're not... The salsa's too bland. Yeah, I feel like they use chips as opposed to like actual tortillas the way we did, you know?
I'm sure most people do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think if you did, like, because a lot of times when you go to restaurants, like, tortilla chips are, like, hella thin. I don't know what they do. Like, they make special tortillas that are thin like that. But either way, like, I think you need, like, a thicker tortilla chip for this. Otherwise, it would just become, like, mush.
Yeah.
It's been a hectic week, so sorry that we're just kind of quiet. This is good, and I think we're both tired.
I like how you're like, it's been a hectic week and it's Tuesday.
Oh my god, it's only Tuesday?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. I thought it was Wednesday. Damn.
I gotta give it to you. That Oaxaca cheese is hella good.
Your girl knows what's up.
You hit into it.
Yeah, I think you
Good
need like a
times.
little kind of like texture switch up in here, you know? Yeah. You guys, if you don't have Oaxaca cheese, you can use string cheese because it's the same shit.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of.
And if you don't have string cheese, you can use like store-bought mozzarella. It's all gonna be the same. And if you don't have queso fresco, then you don't have queso fresco. You can't substitute anything.
Yeah. This is good. I'm surprised Teddy's not begging.
He's like, you called?
He's been acting extra special lately.
Yeah.
Like punking us for treats.
Oh, God, every night, like, he'll eat dinner, and then, like, an hour later, he's like... He does this certain thing when he's hungry. Like, he'll sit at the edge of the bed and just, like kind of cower down. But, like, stare at me, like, really aggressively, and then occasionally let out these, like, low growls. And just stare dead in my eyes. And then if that doesn't work... He'll go down on the floor and stand in this certain place where he can see me, like by the door, and like kick his legs back and like again, like cower down and then like stare at me.
He'll stare you down and he'll open his mouth like he's about to say something. He'll be like...
And so then we'll say like, and sometimes he'll just sit there like... And so then we'll be like...
What are you gonna say?
Anyway, we're idiots, but yeah. So I'm an idiot because it works. Like every night, like he's been doing this, and I get up and I'm like, okay, what would you like, sir? Like short order cook. We had somebody commenting recently, concerned about our little floof because he cries. Well, he's the background singer. He's our backup singer.
A beggy boy. A
beggy boy during our videos. And she was concerned that we weren't, that we should be feeding them and that they're hungry, But, well, in case, I think most people probably kind of know that we spoil the hell out of these dogs, so they're certainly not hungry. But in case anybody ever wondered, we feed them right before we make these videos. So, like, they just ate dinner. And so they're not begging because they're hungry. They're begging because they're right there and we're eating.
Yeah.
Which this is not where we normally eat dinner, so it's just, like, especially tempting for them. But in any case, we super appreciate the concern about our little boys and girls because we're 100% concerned about them all the time too. So and usually when we're done with dinner, they get one little like healthful thing to eat, whether it's like a tiny piece of chicken that we were eating or a tiny little dehydrated chicken treat. Like they usually get something right after dinner. So it's supposed to reinforce this idea that like, please don't beg during dinner because you'll get something right after. It doesn't always work, but Once again, we feel like all the channels that we watch on YouTube are not coming out with a lot of content lately. So we like small channels, and actually our friend Mel Beasy was talking about this recently, how she likes small channels too. And that's what we like. We don't watch a lot of the channels that have like millions of subscribers, which like I don't know why. I think we like it better when it's like seems more real and like I said to one of our subscribers, like I don't like it when it seems like they're trying to like they have like the water bottle off to the side that they're trying to like sell and then I don't know. I don't like to feel like I'm being used. So anyway, if you guys have any small channels that you guys watch, channels that you think remind you of our channel or of or whatever, for whatever reason you like it, let us know. It doesn't have to necessarily be mukbangs. We do watch mostly mukbangs, but we also watch like vloggers and stuff like that. Yeah, we
watch a couple vloggers. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's not like we put hella content out at all, but like the people we're talking about, like they've gone like 6 months without posting. Yeah. 8 months without posting. And I'm just like, come on, man, we miss you.
We love this guy called Eddie Blotnicki.
The third?
He had a few different channels, but like one of them was like dedicated to like vegan cooking, and then he did like vlogs, which I like super liked his vlogs. You guys can probably relate. Like, do you ever watch somebody who's like a vlogger and they'll show like the same people all the time, like their friend and their Aunt Sue and their this and their that and their pet, and then like you like feel like you know them and then you like miss them when they're not around. Like that's how we feel about Eddie Blotnicki, and I'm just like, I feel like we went through a really bad breakup and I miss his family. Yeah.
Look at that shit. Dunzo.
Jose and I were doing this thing the other day. It made me laugh. Like, to think about, like, what you guys would say. Because, like, we do have some subscribers who, like, want to get to know us better. Do you want some of this?
Do you not want some?
Yeah, I'm full. You want to just switch plates?
Sure. Round 2.
So anyway, we were doing this thing and it was like cracking me up because we do have like some subscribers who like to feel like they kind of know us or whatever, or because we're the same way. We watch people and we feel like we get to know them and we like that. We like having like a relationship with these people. And so anyway, if you guys are just like wondering what we're like when we're not mukbanging, like the other night we were just sitting in bed, we were watching TV, and all of a sudden I realized that for like 10 minutes, Jose and I had been going back and forth like this. This is you. like we were just like going back and forth, and then we were like what was something that you had said or done earlier that day? Like,
well, I snore at night.
Oh yeah.
And it's not fun, it's not funny, it's not something I like to admit. I don't like keeping people up at night. it wears on me. I hate the idea that poor thing has to suffer. But she'll do this thing in the middle of the night where I'm snoring and she's like, and she doesn't say anything, you know? So like in my sleep, I'm just like trying to figure out what's going on, and then I realize it, and I'm just like, okay, I'm sorry. And so I was like,
no, that's not
this
what
is
he
you.
does. Good boy. Teddy's a watchdog. No, yeah, so then Jose, we were doing This Is You, and it was just, like, stupid things like, this is you, this is you, and then he was like, this is you, and he did, like, that's the move that I do. And he's like, and you don't even say anything. Like, yeah, I'm gonna, like, in the middle of the night when I'm trying to sleep, I'm gonna be like,
So, this is what I think about you snoring.
like, no, I just want to go back to bed.
I think if you were like, hey, you're snoring, I think it would just be easier and less
What's easier
confusing.
for me?
Oh.
I'm not trying to, like, wake myself up that much to, like, have a conversation. I basically am just, like,
So you're admitting that you're asleep, kind of. Like my snoring doesn't really bother you.
Go fuck yourself. That's not true. No, so anyway, then he's like, this is you. And then I was like, this is you. Because, like, the other night I did that to him, my gentle nudging, and he, like sat up in bed and he, like, sat there like this. Like, he got, like, hella mad and made it, like, very clear that he was, like, outraged. And I was just like, great, if you're mad, then hopefully you won't snore and I can go back to bed. Snoring, man. Jose is quite a snorer. And those, like, nose strips, sometimes he'll wear those, but they don't really work. So, hey, if you guys have snoring solutions, let us know.
Yeah.
Well, we would like to tell you guys that we watched the Aaron Hernandez documentary, so please have a conversation with us about that in the comments.
Yeah, we've been watching that, and we've been watching Dexter. Yeah, I mean, we finished that. We're watching Dexter, and we're watching The Good Place. Those are the kind of shows that we're, like, sticking to right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch some more Dexter tonight, because we're right. If you guys watch Dexter, then we're in the middle of, like, the Trinity, or we're towards the end of the Trinity's season, so no spoilers, but yeah, we are heavy into that show.
Yeah.
And then also, one of my coworkers said that You is really good on Netflix. Netflix be stepping its game up, you guys. Did you watch, like, The Marriage Story? That was hella good. Don't Fuck with Cats was on Netflix, and then
the Hernandez documentary.
The Aaron Hernandez documentary. Like, they've been having hella good stuff lately, so yeah. Don't miss you, Comcast, at all. Don't need you.
Nope.
Best decision we ever made.
Yep.
But yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, if you guys have not tried Chilaquiles before, get some, because they're hella good. Also, you can, if you want to try to make them yourself, follow the little directions and little video that we put in the beginning of the video. Comment if you guys have suggestions on what we should eat next, or what she should try to make next, because we'll do that for you. Stay tuned. We have more videos coming out, because we're always
mukbanging. Adios.